President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has said several studies conducted across the world have indicated that investing in girls' education is arguably the most effective measure any developing nation can employ to improve its standard of living. Speaking on the 187th Speech and Prize-Giving Day celebration of the WESLY Girls Senior High School in Cape Coast, he revealed that it is widely acknowledged that educating girls produces considerable social and welfare benefits such as lower infant mortality and fertility rates. According to him, the census of 2020 reveals that women constitute 51% of our population, and if the country is to transform the lives of the people and transform the economy from a raw material producing and exporting one to a value-added industrializing one, it calls for a literate population. President Akufo-Addo intimated that it is in this light that his government regards education as a public good to which the youth, especially Ghanaian girls, must have unfettered access to build the Ghana we desire.
1920, the legendary Dr. James Kwegyir Aggrey made the celebrated statement about the importance of educating the girl child. He said to educate a boy child was to educate an individual, whereas to educate a girl child was to educate a community. The census of 2020 tells us that women constitute some 51% of our population. If we are to transform the lives of our people, if we are to transform our economy from a raw material producing and exporting one to a value-added industrializing one, we need a literate population. Several studies conducted across the world have indicated that investing in girls' education is arguably the most effective measure any developing nation can employ to improve its standard of living. It is also widely acknowledged that educating girls produces considerable social and welfare benefits, such as lower infant mortality and fertility rates. Again, research has found out that the mother's level of education has a direct impact on economic productivity of both her family and community. In the words of our illustrious compatriot, the late Kofi Annan, the former United Nations Secretary General, at the World Economic Forum in the year 2000, quote, "No development strategy is better than one that involves women as central players. It has immediate benefits for nutrition, health, savings, and reinvestment at the family, community, and ultimately country level. In other words, educating girls is a social development policy that works. It is a long-term investment that yields an exceptionally high return," unquote. Citizens can best make informed choices if they're clothed with the capacity to make these choices. In a most fundamental sense, education is the key to human development and to widening lives options for individuals and society as a whole. In that sense, education is critical to the development of our nation and a healthy democracy.
Delivering a speech on the theme for the celebration, Maintaining Academic Excellence Through Holistic Learner-Centered Practice, the Role of Stakeholders, Justice Barbara Kayensu said holistic learner-centered practice is not a program or a set of activities or a specific curriculum. However, she said, it is better thought of as a mindset in a learning environment that embodies an understanding that the emotional, social, physical, and cognitive development of learners intrinsically connected with equal weighting and value. She said each stakeholder group has a distinct role to play in promoting academic excellence within the framework of holistic learner-centered practice.
Holistic learning has always existed, certainly at WESLY Girls High School. Holistic learner-centered practice is not a program or set of activities or specific curriculum. It is better thought of as a mindset in a learning environment that embodies an understanding that the emotional, social, physical, and cognitive development of learners are intrinsically connected with equal weighting and value. This is what Wesley Girls High School historically and currently offers. Evaluating my time here, I remembered we looked forward to visiting the surrounding villages to administer first aid and share the salvation message of Christ with the young ones. They in turn looked forward to the annual visits to the school with their Akwaba songs. The local community was for us a rich historical resource that supported our cross-curricular learning. We enjoyed our Saturday records nights and visiting times with parents or friends from the surrounding boys' schools. We were guided by the Word of God, woven intrinsically in our everyday routines, meal times, assemblies, and 2 church services on Sundays. Our school motto and hymn are indicators. Our preparations for the outside world were subtle and effective, infused with academics. It was nurtured through many varied sporting, spelling, mathematical, science, drama, music, to name a few, healthy competitions with all the Cape Coast schools. Stakeholders have an investment in the welfare and success of an institution. Each stakeholder group has a distinct role to play in promoting academic excellence within the framework of holistic learner-centered practice. Students, faculty members, administrators, alumni, parents and guardians, the government, the community, public and private entities, and well-wishers are all stakeholders.
The 187th Speech and Prize Giving Day had the classes of 1962, 1972, 1982, 1992, and 2002 being the main sponsoring year groups. The occasion witnessed the commissioning and dedication of key projects including the East Gate, new dormitory block, renovated kitchen and science block, newly built resource center, and installation of CCTV cameras projects, among others. Meanwhile, the headmistress of the school, Mrs. Janet Rubisiame, has appealed to both current and prospective parents to do away with the notion that Wesley Girls offers automatic success to students. She also highlighted some major challenges the school is currently grappling with.
Our focus this year is on the need for all stakeholders to play an active role in maintaining academic excellence through holistic learner-centered practice. It is our prayer and hope that all stakeholders will place our dear students at the center of all decision-making processes and activities so that our students continue to stand out holistically in school, outside school, and beyond. Lady President, I wish to crave your indulgence to take this opportunity to entreat parents and guardians of current students and prospective ones to disabuse their minds of the notion that once the awards enter this prestigious school, great success, especially for WASI, automatically awaits them, as if it is simply for grasp. Unfortunately, the excellent success does not come on a silver platter. It is hard work through and through. Parents and guardians, for that matter, all stakeholders, are entreated to consider individual abilities and interests of the girls. The days of parents living their dream lives in their wards at school are over. Please allow them to have a say in the choice of their programs and subjects so that in the end, they will come out tops and you'll be proud of them.